Hello, we got some crazy wrestling news. Let's start off with The Rock. The Rock just recently made headlines with how much weight he has lost. People are starting to call him the Pebble instead of The Rock. You can clearly see The Rock lost a lot of muscle mass and he is sporting a skinnier athletic look. Now, good for him because we all know that much muscle was not exactly natural. You can't get that big by saying your prayers and eating your vitamins. We all know it's injections. Now, we don't know if he did this for health reasons or if he did this for movie roles. But whatever the case is, it's a lot of muscle mass. It's kind of the same thing that Batista did, a big muscle freak into a skinnier, lean down version. I don't think The Rock will ever come back to the WWE, and hopefully he doesn't, because his last run with turning John Cena heel and the whole Travis Scott incident, I think we're okay with The Rock never touching WWE creative again. So let's just go ahead and stick him to Hollywood and let him do his thing there. Ex-WWE superstar and Karrion Kross's manager, who's also his wife, Scarlette, is making her in-ring return. No, she's not coming back to the WWE, she's with an indie company, along with Karrion Kross. Her time in the WWE was well wasted, and it sucks we didn't see her compete inside the squared circle. All she did was serve as a manager, even though she had a wrestling background. Now, her role as a manager to Karrion Kross was pure gold. It just sucks WWE didn't acknowledge either of them. Karrion Kross was compared to the likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk by Paul Heyman. So for the WWE to just waste them, kind of shits the bed. Whatever independent company they wrestle for will do them wonders. Way more than WWE would ever have. Both of them are not adamant about ever coming back to the WWE. As long as the numbers are right and the contracts favor them, they said that they would love to come back. But as of right now, we just have to accept that the Karrion Kross movement and Scarlett didn't quite work in the WWE. Kevin Owens finally comes clean about his injury. Now, if you didn't know, his neck is severely injured, to the point where doctors thought his WWE career is over. He went under surgery and it was successful, but now they have to wait and see how well it heals before he can even think about coming back. Even then, there is still a possibility that he won't be competing in wrestling. Hopefully it heals nicely because Kevin Owens is still young. He has a lot to give to the pro wrestling world. Shit, he's the guy that brought back Stone Cold Steve Austin out of retirement, which is kind of ironic since Stone Cold Steve Austin also had to retire due to a neck injury. I guess whoever uses the stunner is just doomed. This is all still a developing story, and there's a lot of time before we get any real answers as how bad the injury is, and if Kevin Owens will ever return. A spinal fusion is not that easy of a surgery to recover from. Rhea Ripley goes on to Twitter to call out her own fans, and rightfully so. She can be seen trying to go to her Uber, and fans all run up to her and don't give her any fucking room. Personal bubbles exist, and just because somebody is a pro wrestler doesn't mean they don't have one. They are still a human at the end of the day. She went on to say, no one should ever be pushed up against the Uber driver's door and completely mobbed like I just experienced. Use common courtesy and humanity. No means no. What the fuck? This is totally justifiable. Rhea Ripley is one of the most popular wrestlers in the WWE currently. But for the love of God, people really do need to relax. I know excitement plays a big role in how people reacted to her, but take a step back and think before your actions. Becky Lynch cut one of the most insane promos on CM Punk. One of her best promos up to date. And those slaps she gave him looked personal. We all know WWE is staged, but for the love of God, 20 to 30 slaps to the face kind of seems overboard. I don't know if this was her idea or CM Punk's idea or somebody from the back, but this shit looked insane. At the end of this promo, I thought CM Punk would hit the GTS on Becky Lynch. And honestly, I was hoping for it. But instead, at the end, he told her that she will regret ever putting her hands on him, which probably indicates that AJ Lee will be making her in-ring return. Never say never in the WWE world. If CM Punk came back, AJ Lee is definitely right around the corner. If AJ Lee comes back, which chances seem pretty high, no doubt in my mind that she will be taking the belt away from Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins would probably drop their belts to CM Punk and AJ Lee, and we would have new Women's Intercontinental and Men's World Heavyweight Champions. Make sure you like and subscribe, it means a lot, and stay tuned for more wrestling news.